Welcome back to the Coming Out Happy podcast. We're your hosts, Danny and Keely, your LGBTQ plus life coaches. As an LGBTQ plus adult, we know it can be complicated, but here's where we break it all down for you, and you can learn all about becoming your most authentic self so you can create really healthy relationships. Our goal from this podcast is to help you uncover all that makes you who you are and step into that future you. This podcast is your weekly check-in to focus on yourself and start taking actions towards the life and relationships you've always wanted.
If you're listening on Apple Podcasts and you love this episode, make sure you leave a 5-star review or rating. We can't wait to hear from you. Now let's get into it. What's up, everyone? It's Danny and Keely. We're so happy you're tuning in with us today and really just taking some time for you. It's so important that you do that for yourself. We're going to have an amazing topic for you today, but before we get into it, there's just a few things that I want you to know. So if you're not following us on Instagram yet, at Coming Out Happy, make sure you head on over there. That's where you're going to catch us every single Monday. On our Instagram, we're going live for Monday Motivation. It's at 3 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. EST. So figure out which time zone you're in and make sure you put it on your calendar. It's all about self-growth, self-reflection, and really diving into who you are. We have a lot of fun on Mondays, and every single Friday, we're going to post this podcast for you. So make sure you subscribe, download, maybe set a little reminder again for yourself. That way you can really stay in touch and make sure you're taking that time out of your week for the self-growth and discovery journey that you're currently on. And then if you're really loving the lives, the posts, everything that we do, and you can't get enough of this podcast, I'm telling you right now, you're going to want to check out our program, Pride Amplified. It's all about stepping into your most authentic self, committing to the journey of self-growth, and really starting to love who you are, so that way you can create really healthy relationships and live a life that's for you. Danny and I are here to support and guide you all along the way, and sometimes you just need a little bit of accountability and support to get you there. It's so powerful and such a game changer when you have that in your life, and that's exactly what we do with you. So thank you so much. We're super excited to get into our episode today, so let's get right into it. All right, Danny, we gotta talk. I'm gonna ask you what the question is. We get asked almost every other day. What is that question that comes to us?
Well, a lot of people ask us, Danny and Keely, when is it time to actually hire a life coach?
And let me ask you, Danny, what are you looking for? That is the question I'm asking back. What are you looking for? There's so many life coaches out there that do just general life coaching. But what are you looking for? Are you looking to be more authentic in yourself? Are you looking to create healthy relationships? What is the focus, right? I'm not going to tell you how to, start financially, preparing yourself for the retirement. I'm not going to life coach you with any of that. And maybe that'd be more of a financial coach. But what specifically are you looking for? Are you looking for someone to tell you how to be authentic in who you are? And usually the answer is, I'm looking to stop people pleasing. I'm looking to let go of people that are no longer serving me. I'm looking to let go of limiting beliefs that maybe have held me back, like I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not worthy enough. I am looking to do deep inner work and become my most authentic self.
It is so specific what we do. So when a lot of people ask us, hey, should I hire a life coach? We don't say, oh, yes, a life coach can definitely help you, because I think it depends on what you're needing to accomplish. Again, we are so specific in what we do, which is why we do so well with our clients, because we know exactly who we're helping and what they're helping them accomplish, that it just totally makes sense.
So if you are someone that's like, Danny, Keely, I don't know if I need a life coach, let alone I don't know if I need you guys in my life to help me get to where I want to be. Let's actually get into the specifics of what we can do with you and what it looks like to have us as your LGBTQ plus life coaches, which is a lot of fun. Trust me, if you ask any of our clients, they have a very good time. Or if you've
been to any of our live events or 3-day Dating Authentically Challenge, you definitely know how fun we make the personal development journey.
Yes, or if you come to Monday Motivation every single Monday, 3 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. EST. If you've attended what it is, you know that we know how hard personal development is. We know the journey's tough. It's not always easy. And so we like to bring the lightheartedness. We want to make the journey more fun, easier on you, and really help you get to that place. So let's just talk. Let's be really real. You're feeling like it's the same shit, but it's a different day. Okay? This is how most of our clients that come to us are feeling. they're feeling that they've been in the same place for a while now and they're not sure what to do next. So maybe you're thinking in your own life and you're like, I have been exactly in this place. I've been, repeating the same patterns in my relationships. I feel like I keep attracting the same kind of person. This is the kind of stuff we focus on, okay? Is there more specifics that you can think of? I'm thinking I keep people pleasing. I keep saying yes. I keep spreading myself so thin, and it's the same shit but a different day, okay? If you are looking for really taking, those next steps to shift your perspective, shift your mindset, and uncover some of the blocks that may be in the way, that is what we're able to do with you. And a lot of the clients that come to us that have felt this way, they're very driven, they're dedicated, they're tenacious, and they're ready to put in the work. They know it's not going to be easy because each day has been the same, so they're going to have to do something different for each day not to be the same. Does that kind of make sense?
Absolutely.
Did you want to touch on that at all?
I just think it's important to note, like, the people who come to us are saying that every single day is the same for them. They're ready to make a change in their life. They're not just like, hey, you know what? My life is, I want to work on something, but I'm just going to kind of stay exactly where I am. You're not ready for a life coach, or you're not ready for us if you're still in a place of you're doing the same thing every day and you're not looking for another option. You're not looking to create a different life for yourself.
Yep. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I will push you. I will definitely get you to where you want to be. We both will. Let's kind of leads me into my next one, actually, which is if you feel like you need a kick in the blank. Can we get some beep? Beep.
No, we're not going to put in that
Let's
sound
just try it
effect.
together. Okay, then if you don't have the sound effect, then I'll just say, you ready? If you're ready for a kick in the... Beep! Yeah, there we go. See? We didn't even need the soundboard. That's how you do it. Okay, so really, see, this is how we have fun, okay? You maybe are the kind of person where you perform better when there's a lot on the line. You're ready to lay it all out on the table and be so honest with yourself. You're ready to be so honest with who you are. You love accountability and knowing that you have people on your team. So, number one, Danny and I both have coaches, and I know how much better I feel knowing that I have someone to turn to. Like, I can't even explain the pressure that it takes off of yourself when you're like, I don't know what to do next, and you have someone that's like, okay, here's what you can...
Because they've been through it, and they actually understand what it takes to get you to that next level of whatever it is.
It's such a difference.
But knowing that you don't have to know everything, but just putting your trust in the process, putting your trust in the whole entire thing, in yourself, in someone else who's been there is just so important. Honestly, accountability has probably saved me from so many headaches, so many stressful moments because I know I have someone to go to. You know what I mean, Keely?
Absolutely. And I was just going to read you one of our, and I'm not going to read it word for word, but I'm just going to give you a summary of what one of our clients just actually posted in our group because they just joined us and really just, they wanted to share the win of like how much since they've jumped into Pride Amplified has actually helped them because they already feel like they're having so much more support and that before they just didn't know what to do, and now they have our group, they have Danny and I, and we're able to support and guide them all along the way. So they were saying they feel so much more at peace and hopeful about their self and their future self, and it's self-love. Like, that is what they're doing. Like, they are diving into what that looks like, and it's like they're starting to enforce all of these things because they know they don't have to do it alone. I mean, it's just the greatest thing.
And it just sounds like so silly. It's like not doing it alone, but literally that takes everything to such an incredible level. And I don't know, accountability is just one of the things that absolutely has changed our life and helps us get to our highest potential every single day.
We will always have a coach.
I literally will never go back to not having a coach. I need to make this statement right now. I will never live a life without a coach because I don't know everything, and that's okay.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Like, I'm so excited. We're actually going on a retreat soon with our coach, and I am so pumped, like, just to pick her brain for days, like, and just get so much out of it. And of course, like, this isn't easy. This isn't cheap. Like, this isn't a quick and easy fix. This is a lifelong journey of learning.
Coaches are worth the expense that it seems like it is. Honestly, I would never go back to doing this alone just to save a couple bucks. Absolutely not. Never.
Yeah. So, another thing is that you're not afraid to do the work and you want a coach to push you. Like, I'm the kind of person, Danny's the kind of person, we played sports our entire lives. And maybe you haven't played sports, but you like to be pushed in a way where you really are feeling like you can reach that next place. I mean, I loved having a coach push me. You know, I can push myself, but only so much. Like, I love going to workout classes because I know they're watching me. Like, all of these things, I just work so much harder when I've got someone there and I have that accountability, and it allows me to practice it within myself. Not saying that I need that all the time, but I love the push, okay?
It, of course, requires a certain level of personal responsibility because, Keely, if you weren't willing to do any of the work, whoever coach is on the other side is not going to help you get to where you want to go.
No.
You have to do the work. I mean, but a coach is there to really, and I guess this is our next point, but let's get into it.
Zoom! Accelerate the process. You know personal development doesn't happen overnight. You know that, right? Personal development. I mean, no, I know I'm that. Looking at you.
Oh, I definitely know that. Yeah, it's been a long journey for the both of us, but it's a good one.
We've been on the journey. Let's just talk about it. Yes, okay, personal development. It doesn't happen that quick, but you don't want to waste even more time doing it by yourself.
That's the whole point of having that accountability and support, because when you're not sure of what to do and you're doing this all by yourself, it takes you 100 times longer to start understanding all of these things that you need to do to get to where you want to go. But working with people who understand you, people who have been through the journey or at least can relate, just help you get through the process quicker and easier, and it saves you a million things.
Yeah. Time, especially. You can't get your time back, okay? But you know that you've done the best with what you know. You've done the best with what you know, and every single thing has led you here, right? You're listening to this podcast, and everything's led you to start to begin working on yourself, but you're ready for more. As coaches, Danny and I are here to accelerate that process to get you to where you want to be. And good coaches will provide you with new tools and resources to guide you in your journey. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're not here to just make you feel good and talk to you for an hour. We're here to truly embrace these parts of yourself so that you can start stepping into what it means to live a life that's fulfilling and passionate and just, I love life when I feel good. You know what I mean? Like, I was just thinking about that today. Like, kind of fell off track over the weekend, and I was, just splurging on all the junk food that I wanted. I was just like one of those weekends where we just tried all these new restaurants, and I was eating so much, and I didn't feel very good. I wasn't really reading my book that I wanted to read. I didn't journal. I didn't do some of the things that I needed to do. And today I was like, I gotta get back on track. I just want to feel really good. I got super organized this morning. I cleaned the room. I Windexed everything. I just went in full force mode of like, I want to feel so good. I went to the gym at 6 a.m. I woke up. I did all these things that make myself feel good. And today I was like, it feels good to feel good. I even wrote some sticky notes on my desk.
Yeah.
Changing the stories, right?
Yep.
So just know it feels really good to feel good, and I want you to feel that so badly. I hope you can feel that through the microphone. The next one that I have for you, okay? When is it time? Each day goes by, you tell yourself, I'm going to start tomorrow. Unfortunately, you feel like your word isn't enough, and you keep putting it off, and you're tired of wasting time, okay? So when you commit to yourself emotionally, financially, you are locking it in. You want to be locked into this thing. You're like, let's go. And you are showing yourself that you are ready. You're not only showing yourself, you're showing the universe.
I was just about to say that.
You are showing the universe.
I was like, you are putting it out there that you are making this declaration to everything in the beyond, that you are ready for this new change in your life. Making a commitment is so powerful. It's not just about saying it's tomorrow. It's like, it's today. New changes can start today.
Yep. So, what do you say? You ready to hire us?
All right, let's do it.
No, I want you to really dive into some of the things we talked about on this podcast. Identify if you are this person. Identify if you feel like this is absolutely the next step you need to take.
And if we are the right fit for you.
We could definitely not be the right fit. Maybe you want to work on different things, but if you want to work on overcoming people pleasing, you want to work on becoming your authentic self, you want to look into what it means to connect with who you are. We have helped hundreds of people, especially as LGBTQ plus life coaches, step into their authentic selves and create healthy relationships that last a lifetime. I'm telling you right now, the work that we do is so transformational, and you will be forever grateful you stepped into something like this. So if you want to chat more about this, I would love to chat with you. I would love to be a part of your journey. I would love your journey, your journey, and get to know you a little bit more, and really understand how we can help you take those next steps, and we can just chat about it. I know fear can be a big thing that can come up, but if you are ready to overcome that, you're ready to step into this, let's do it, baby. Let's do it. We're here for you. We're ready for this. Go on over to our Instagram, @ComingOutHappy. Let me know you listened to this episode. Tell me what episode it was so I know where you're coming from. I know what you listened to. I can get you on that level. And let me know you're ready to start amplifying your life, and you want to talk about what it looks like to jump into our program, Pride Amplified, where we do all this with you and so much more. I'm so excited that you're here, and I can't wait to get to know you. We'll see you soon.